What future technology do you want to see during your lifetime? Tooth regeneration. Like, actually being able to regrow damaged teeth would be amazing. I grew up in the 80s and I was dreaming about one day being able to see the person when I talked to them over the phone. Now that I actually have this option, I hate that feature. Cure for cancer. Being able to record and re-watch dreams. I'm a special education teacher. My students are 16 to 17 years old, but they are pre-kindergarten level. They can't speak, read, write, or use the Bethune by themselves. I would love if there was something that could truly help them the way I wish I could. Full immersion VR. I want to feel, smell, hear and see a fictive world like it's real and actually move in it. Technologies that will make it possible to treat deadly diseases at any stage. And modifications that will allow all people to have good eyesight, excellent hearing and restore any part of the body, eyes, arms, legs, etc. The ability to understand all languages and then speak back and have them understand too. Proper built-in prosthetics that are as good as if not better than their biological counterparts. Right now the best we have publicly accessible is stuff like the bionic arms that read muscle impulses in the stump and translate that to a limited range of movements. There's no sensory feedback and the things have to be recharged daily. Now imagine you lose an arm to cancer or a workplace accident or something like that. They get you into surgery, you wake up with a little inert metal connector on the stump that you can plug in any new limb you want to and instantly control completely. Battery technology would hopefully be good enough that you'd only need to swap out the power source like once or twice a week, and the sensory feedback you'd get would be even greater than your original arm. The major problem for this that I foresee is computer-to-brain communication, but from what I've seen some major inroads have been made in that area. Bionic contact lenses that can give us supervision, and let us watch videos in our eyes, take FaceTime calls, and project stuff in front of us. I wear contacts so this is a dream I have, of getting those. Interplanetary travel. Profitable fusion reaction for producing electricity. Cure for dementia. I just want the James Webb Space Telescope to be launched and go online smoothly. I've read it will be able to detect Earth-sized planets and see what the universe was like less than 1 billion years after the Big Bang. Those are things that fascinate me as much as any future technology I can imagine coming out in my lifetime, much of which I likely won't be able to afford to experience. Edit. Removed a double affirmation. I would love to see a cure for blindness. Having a family member who is almost blind makes me realize that they feel like they are dead sometimes, yet still living. It's a very hard condition to deal with. How about a mouthwash so good your teeth never need cleaning? I want to be able to see UV and infrared light. Not only could I see heat but I could also see energy flying out of electronics. A cure for late-stage rabies. Plastic-eating bacteria becoming viable. Age reversal please. Reverse balding. My friend, 26, only has hair on the side and the back of his head. I'm still going strong. I have some hair even on the top of my head in an elegant V-shape. Now that I think of it, my father, 64, has more hair than my brother, my friend, and I combined. Digital consciousness uploads. That little box on Star Trek that they just wave it over a person's body and it cures them of their illness. Teleportation. Please somebody invent it already. Space elevator please. A complete cure for all allergies. Food replicators. Suborbital commercial flights, or maybe just supersonic travel, getting from continent to continent should be faster. A working ice cream machine from McDonald's. Life extension, rejuvenation and artificial general intelligence. I'd like to see spinal and brain injuries fixed. I would like to see the beginning of Mars colonization. A smoke detector that shuts off when you yell I am just cooking. A cure for tinnitus would be a ringing endorsement of science. Mobile phones with crisp and clear voice calls. I like to dream big. Fusion power. They keep saying it's only 5 years away. Anime sex robots. Send me to horny jail, I don't care. Being able to visit a moon base as a tourist. Strep throat test without having to deep throat a swab. I get strep throat all the time. Getting a hamburger out of your computer and being able to open doors via iScan. Complete control of pain. Matrix-style VR. Being able to look at forgotten memories. Refrigerated Tupperware. Keeps itself cold. Fact checker. Like when you forward a WhatsApp message claiming the economy is doing great, a death screen pops up with the message saying, "No asshole, it's not." Everyone else's is really exciting, but I would love to see self-driving cars actually be a reality for most people. Too many bad drivers and too many deaths, injuries made by humans. Something needs to change. It won't rid us of deaths on the road but certainly reduce the numbers. Equality, i.e. Star Trek. Any form of effective immortality. Even if it's just brain in a jar. A machine to reverse climate change like a CO2 splitter, or something. A goddamned gas can that will easily pour into my lawnmower, without a bunch valves and safety features causing it to spill everywhere. I've heard rumors that ancient humans had such a miraculous device in our distant past, but I'm skeptical. Being able to actually live a life instead of constantly fight with other uneducated human animals for unlimited resources. I just want my damn flying car. Lab-grown meat. Tender, tasty and nutritious artificial meat that tastes like the real one. And the end to the practice of rearing and killing live farm animals for food. Dog-human translator. I want to know what my dog needs rather than have to guess. I would love to see the flying hoverboard from Back to the Future. Implantable synthetic hearts, lungs, and kidneys. Immortality. A fucking working COVID vaccine. Star Trek's holodeck. Universal healthcare. Capture the moments with my own eyes and watch it later. Will that ever happen though? I just want to see climate change stopped. A cure for some clinical mental health illnesses. Or at least some type of tangible management that medication can provide, but lessen the damaging side effects. Being able to live forever. Fully self-driving cars. I hope one day in my lifetime the day will come when we look back and gasp at how reckless we were to trust human judgment behind the wheels. Immortality. Counting on it. Microscopic robots that burn plastic in a clean, controlled fashion for electricity. Batteries that need to be recharged only once a month. Tablets, phones that are crystal clear and can still project a clear image perfectly via hidden electronics. That are windows made to act as screens too, such as those in Cyberpunk 2077 trailers. Personal aviation device. I seriously hate driving. I want to be able to fly everywhere I go. Being able to move your consciousness into a computer or robot body would be cool because it enables you to still spend times with loved ones years after death. Only problem is how big would family gatherings be? Oxygen bars where you can buy clean air capsules to give your damaged lungs some relief. Starlink. Cordless charging for all devices please. I'm tired of the bags of charging cords. Wireless power transfer technology with we no longer need cables to power up all kinds of electronic devices. Cryosleep that could make someone sleep hundreds of years. A cleaner that can get Trump stains off my TV. Immorality technology. Driving cars. I would love to feel safe enough to take a nap and wake up at my destination. Artificial pancreases for type 1 diabetics like myself. The insulin pumps they have now are insane, but some kind of technology that functions on its own with no input so I could feel like a normal person is something I've been dreaming of since I was about 5. I don't even know if such a thing could exist, but still. An archive of my memories that could be searched through when I need to recall them. Basically like having very good memory plus it being tagged and organized. Boy, I would love that. Artificial womb. Not necessarily to grow babies, but to keep prematurely born babies alive as long as possible, until their body is better at keeping itself alive. Anyone who doesn't say fully comprehensive aging reversal is stupid. That pretty much encompasses all other future technologies. As a person who has recently lost about 70% of my eyesight, I'd say a cure for blindness. The world is beautiful and I miss it. Full-on VR. I'm talking Sword Art Online levels of VR, where you're literally transported into a virtual world. Immortality, and with it I can see everything that is invented. A system where profit is generated by AI and machines doing a lot of work that is currently being done by humans, passing a part of it to the people that can then have a real basic income. Then all the good stuff following that, like people living their lives and being happy. As someone who gets pretty travel sick and finds especially flying very stressful, but loves being in foreign countries, I would love teleportation. Even if you felt a bit of sickness from the teleportation, at least it would be quick.